Good morning, student. Welcome to the online classes from Jamna Christian Junior High School. I am Vishalan. Today I teach you Chapter 9, Natural Disaster in Science. Student, in this chapter, we are trying to understand earthquake and its effect, volcanoes and their effects, floods, tidal waves and tsunami, and droughts. Let's start the chapter. Natural disaster. Natural disaster is an unexpected sudden event caused by environmental factors resulting in injured people and damaged property. Earthquake, floods, tsunami, etc. all come without a warning. Now, our first topic is earthquake. Sudden shaking of Earth's surface is termed as an earthquake. The earthquake occurs along the weak lines when the plates slide and collide with each other. The deep point inside the Earth from where earthquake starts is called focus, and the point above the focus is called epicenter. Epicenter, E-P-I-C-E-N-T-R, epicenter. Now, after earthquake, the area most affected by an earthquake is the epicenter. As we move away from the epicenter, the effect goes on reducing. Some common effects are damage to man-made structure, trees, roads and vehicles, flooding and fires, injuries and deaths, spilling of hazardous chemicals, scaling earthquake and their effects. Earthquakes are recorded, detected and measured by an instrument called seismograph. The strength of the earthquake is expressed in two ways: magnitude and intensity. Magnitude is expressed in whole numbers and intensity is Roman numbers. The Richter scale is the standard scale which is used to find out the intensity of an earthquake. If there is an earthquake measuring 3, 4 and 5 on the scale, it means there will be some damage to property. If it is 6 or more, then there will be a large damage, even causing deaths. Precaution taken during the earthquake. Precaution taken during earthquake. There are some ways in which you can keep yourself safe at the time of an earthquake. First is, do not panic, stay calm. If you are on the top floor, do not use elevator. If you are driving, stop your vehicle and come out in an open area. Take shelter under a table or bed if you are inside the room. Never run. Avoid standing near the things that can fall. Now, next topic is volcanoes. Volcano is an opening on the surface of the earth from where hot molten lava comes out. As soon as the pressure rises up, eruption taking place, rock and gases shoot up through the opening and fill the air with lava. Eruption causes floods, mudslides, falling ash, etc. A track develops where Earth's crust is weak, called a vent. The hot magma that comes out of the Earth's surface is called lava. There are three types of volcanoes: active, dormant and extinct. Now what is active volcanoes? An active volcano is the one that has erupted at least once in the recent past. It is the most dangerous type of volcano. Some of the most active volcanoes are Mount St. Helens, Mount Lassen in the United States. Dormant volcanoes. These volcanoes have not erupted since long but may erupt again. Mauna Kea in Hawaii, Mount Edziza in Canada and Narcondam in Andaman Island of India. Dormant volcanoes are dormant volcanoes. Extinct volcanoes. Volcanoes that are not expected to erupt in future are called extinct volcanoes. Mount Ashitaka in Japan, Shiprock in the United States and Zuidwal in the Netherlands are extinct volcanoes. Disadvantages of volcanic eruption. Ash discharge has negative result on the ozone layer. Damage to property and loss of life. Sunlight is blocked by the thick volcanic dust. Next topic, advantage of volcanic eruption. After a volcanic eruption, the huge amount of ash released covers the soil, making it very fertile and useful for farming. Volcanoes provide resources for energy such as geothermal energy. Okay? Now, next topic is tides, waves and tsunami. Tidal waves causes changes in the level of water bodies. These changes occur due to the gravitational force of the sun and the moon. Sometimes these waves are high or low. When the sun, moon and the earth are in a straight line, tides reach to the maximum height. When huge waves form from ocean due to volcanic eruption or earthquake underwater, they are called tsunami. As the tsunami gets closer to land and ocean, its depth decreases. The speed of tsunami waves slow down and the height of the tsunami waves increases along with its potential for destruction. These huge waves lead to loss of life and property. So it is advisable to stay at a high altitude following to a tsunami alert. The tsunami which took place in India and on December 26, 2004 caused a major loss of life and prosperity. In coastal region of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, the worst hit areas were the Andaman and Nicobar Island. Now, come on topic. Our next topic is floods. A flood is an overflow of water when the water bodies like river, lakes and ponds are overflow with rainwater. Next of some natural factors causing floods are excess snow that melts down from mountain and glaciers, heavy rainfall, waterfalls on impermeable surfaces. After effects of flood. property damage, loss of life, spread of diseases. Uttarakhand received heavy rainfall leading to flood and landslides in 2013. People died in a huge number. Some general precautions to be followed during floods are: do not walk through moving water, do not drive into flooded areas, do not touch electrical equipments, do not panic, listen a warning on radio and television, follow instruction given by the rescue teams. Prevention of floods. Next topic is prevention of floods. Lakes, dams, reservoirs or ponds should be constructed to hold extra water during flood. Plants, trees along river bank to slow down the force of water flow. Seawalls and gates should be built to prevent tidal waves from pushing the water upshore. A good quantity of mud in gunny bags can be used as banking to absorb excess water. Next topic is drought. When a region is deficient in both surface and underground water supply, it is called a drought. Some drought are of a short duration, whereas some last and continue for years. The main reason for drought is lack of or insufficient rainfall along with excessive use of water resources. Effects of drought. Loss of human life and malnutrition. Loss of crops. Mass movement of people from one place to another. Now prevention of drought. Recycling of water, growing crops which require less water, adapting to rainwater harvesting, usage of water judiciously. Rajasthan, Gujarat, Odisha, Northern Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Eastern and Southern Maharashtra are the most drought prone areas of India. Karnataka faced severe drought in 2012. Now children, your chapter is completed. Read the chapter once again and learn the main points which is given on page number 113, that is earthquake, volcano, tide, tsunami, drought and flood. This is all for today. Thank you.